All right, what's up, guys? We here today. We were playing a little bit of you know, drag drive over the weekend when they had the global jam where everybody could take a peek and play the game. We'll say it was kind of fun. The tutorial was a little rough. I think constantly moving with the Joy Cons, moving your wheelchair, I guess, with the Joy-Cons, that can become a little rough depending upon the surface that you use. I was trying to use my desk, like the second game I played, and I wasn't moving too fast. The first game, I used my shorts. I was moving the Joy-Con on my shorts, and I was able to make it through. Had a good time with that. I do like the fact that it's kind of like NBA 2K, where you go to the park and you wait around for games, and then you get in the game, you play with random people. It's pretty fun. I think the colors that they use, they're kind of bland. I think for Nintendo, like let's say a game such as Splatoon, they have very vibrant colors. I think they should focus more on that, and I think they should just slightly alter the controls where you can move without having to slide the Joy-Cons across a surface constantly to move your character. I think maybe they can implement it where you possibly move your sticks and hit the triggers, kind of like a racing game or something. And I think that the turning process, you have to get used to that, but you'll get used to that. And I think they just have a few changes that should be made. I know that I'm personally buying the game. It should be releasing tomorrow. I'm dropping this video on August 13th, 2025. It comes out on August 14th. So I'll definitely be checking that out. I think in the Global Jam you weren't able to check out the customization for the characters and things like that. So that should make the game a little more fun. Maybe give you something to grind towards, build your character up. I think the shooting mechanism is pretty cool. I'm a big fan of Nintendo Switch Sports. Love the basketball on there. I think the basketball part is good. I just think it's not a lot of people know how to move around. As you can see, people are struggling to jump over the ramp and shoot the ball. I'm struggling just making my way around the court. I got the ball and going left and right because, in order to turn right, you slide the left Joy-Con. In order to turn left, you slide the right Joy-Con. That just takes some getting used to. The main thing is you'll get used to it over time. It's just one of those games. It's not one of the games where you actually just pick up the controller and start playing. I don't think it's a easy to learn game. Like your kids, they may want to play with you, and it's a little bit of a learning curve, so it'll take some time. But I think once everybody gets it down, once everybody understands the movement, I think this will be a pretty cool game. Like I said, the first game, I was able to make a shot, but we didn't get the win. But we'll let that play out. But the second game, we did win, and I got a ring. So when you win the games in the park, you receive a ring on your character's finger. And I think you can receive multiple rings because I seen one guy, he had 2 rings on his finger. So that's a pretty cool concept. As you can see, we lost. I had one ball, I had 3 ISOs. 3 ISOs, 1. Nice. But I think overall, it's a fun game. I'll be checking it out. Of course, let me know in the comments if you'll be checking it out. It's only $20, but I know some people may not find the game fun. Some of the reviews are not pointing in the right direction. It's saying that it's a pretty mediocre game. It's understandable because it's not like most Nintendo games where you pick it up and you're instantly having fun. I was having fun because I enjoy the basketball aspect and the fact that you're, competing. You're just learning something new. I think the main selling point of this game is just to kind of get you to understand the mouse controls on the Switch 2. But for like I said, for 20 bucks, I would say you pretty much have to get it if you have a Nintendo Switch 2. Even if you don't really like it, I think over time you'll grow to like it, even though that's not what most people wanna do. They wanna enjoy the game that they purchase. But I think once you learn the controls, you'll be very I guess you'll be very happy with the game. And I think once you start customizing your character, you'll get into it more, and you'll start I guess realizing the potential in the game. I hope that the game, I hope possibly they modify the game, the controls, to give you an alternative scheme where you can use like a controller sometimes if you don't feel like using the Joy-Cons, but that may take away from the game itself, so that may not work. But I think the constantly sliding your Joy-Cons across a surface, I think, like I said, that definitely needs a change. They should possibly implement the sticks, because that can become pretty tedious over time. And just turning and trying to dunk, as you can see, people are turning their wheelchair over, bumping into one another. That's pretty fun. But I think just jumping up the ramp and getting your chair to land where you want it, that's just something that's gonna take time. The shooting aspect, a lot of times what I ran into was I was trying to shoot, and basically when I was shooting, my chair wasn't stopping. I'm assuming that's just on me. I think you just have to hold both triggers to stop your chair and then shoot, because it was kind of like I was rolling, pick the Joy-Con up to take the shot, but my chair was still rolling, so the shot was off. But that's just something you have to get used to. I know a lot of times just going up and down the court, for me initially, was a struggle. It was still a struggle even after the second day on the game, but I became better, so I'm assuming over time it'll definitely become easier. Once you learn the tricks and to get style points and stuff like that, that'll also make the game fun. You see this guy just dunked. You just have to get used to it. I think overall, you guys should take a look at the gameplay. Of course, let me know what you think. Again, this game is a little rougher because because I was using my desk. The first game I was using my shorts. On this one I was using my desk, and the movement wasn't as fluid as I expected. It wasn't as fluent as I expected it to be. I didn't score any points, but my teammates were going crazy, so we had a good time. I guess the main thing is passing the ball. Not a lot of people pass the ball. I noticed that. Most people, they get the easy fast break points, but as you can see, this guy was trying to dunk and he missed the shot, so it's not as easy as you would think to just have an open court dunk. Like my teammate just shot there, he missed it. That was an easy shot, but we won the game. I got a ring. Hey, check out my ring, baby. We barely won. I think we had, what is that, 0.2, that's style points, I believe, or trickster, yeah, trickster points. So we were able to get the dub. Again, I'm not gonna be like most people I see and write the game off. It's a $20 game. I've actually been waiting for the game. When it was announced, I've been waiting for it since they announced it, and I'm definitely gonna pick it up. If like I said, if you're gonna pick it up, or just let me know your opinion of the game in the comments. We can discuss it. Also, be sure to like the video, and I'll catch you all next time.